All right, everybody, good morning and welcome to day 3 of my presidential traverse hiking trip. As you can see, we're still socked in the clouds. Everything's still wet. It was a joy to put my feet into some wet boots again this morning, but this is going to be the last day, so we're getting ready to leave the Mizpah Hut here and make our way back down to the AMC Center. So we did all the summits yesterday, so it was an awesome day. We're gonna have an easy day making our way back down the side of the mountain this morning, but before we get going, I'm gonna give you a little tour of the hut here, and yep, other than that, we're gonna get on the trail here shortly. So let's go check out the Mizpah Hut.
So it is partially open too. There's like a notch that's supposed to be in the plastic that's like
Walk in the front door. Gonna come to the information desk here. Got your dining area all set up here. I think we probably had about 50 or 60 people here last night. Treated us very well. Had actually a Thanksgiving dinner last night, so very nice accommodation. Here's the kitchen area. Staff was awesome, so I really have a good recommendation to come to this place if you're ever in this area. And then we'll go upstairs to the bunk rooms and check that out. Hey guys!
It's the first time.
Alright, right up the stairs. Multiple bunk rooms. Alright, and here's the bunk room that we stayed in. The group here. Like I said, it's got 3 sets of bunks, 3 bunks high. Quite cozy. Not a whole lot of light in here, so hopefully this is coming out on the video, but yeah. This is where we spent the night. It's very similar to the other hut that we stayed in at Cloud of the Lake, so yeah, just wanted to show you the bunk room. We got a little library over here. A lot of little nature books and stuff to read if it's bad weather, and a game room. Pretty nice. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, and there is a 3rd floor up here. I'm gonna go up here and check this out. I haven't been up here yet, but see what we can find. Looks like they got some storage lockers. I guess this is for all the food supplies and everything. Yep. Here's more food storage up on the 3rd floor. I'm going to assume that back this way is the crew quarters. So, yeah, I guess we won't go intrude in there, but that's, I guess, where the crew stays. Alright, back down the stairs. More bunk rooms and bathrooms down this way. Not going to go in the bathrooms because people are in and out, but that's pretty much the whole tour of the cabin. All right, here we go. 8:30 and we're getting ready to hit the trail. There's the crew behind me. Everybody wave! Woo! Heading back. All right, let's get on the trail, guys. I kind of let the group get ahead of me here. I just kind of slowed down. Wanted to hang back and kind of do a little bit of hiking here by myself, but just wanted to tell everybody that's in the group, if they watch the videos that I'm putting together here, really had a good time with everybody. Everybody was super nice and friendly, and really had a good time. So I hope you guys did too, and yeah, happy adventures in the future. So keep getting out and exploring, because that's the best way to live life. And our two guys, Claire and Mara, well, really good guys. I mean, highly recommend them if you get an opportunity to go out on a trip with them. Yeah, you're gonna learn a lot, and they take you to some places that a lot of people probably don't get to see. So yeah, kudos to them. I really appreciate their efforts, and did a great job. So thanks again. All right, looks like I'm getting ready to come up on a trail junction here. Try to make it past all these big rocks without falling. It's always a trick. I'm trying to record these things and not fall. I know some people probably would enjoy a little drama, but yeah, let's see where we're headed now. Crawford Path down this way, so we're gonna keep on descending and take you along with me. I'll give you another trail update here shortly. All right, so we're going about 2 miles now, and I can definitely tell that we're starting to get close to the trailhead. We've been passing more and more people coming up the other way, and yeah, they're all still smiling. They have no idea what's ahead of them, but yeah, going downhill way easier, and yeah, I'm definitely not breathing very hard, but unfortunately, looks like this adventure is going to be over soon. But man, what a great time I had. I mean, weather withstanding, what a beautiful trip. I am so happy that I did this, and so grateful that I was able to do it. So if anybody's thinking about doing anything like this, I strongly encourage you to do it, because man, this is the life. You got to get out here and enjoy it while you can. That's what I'm trying to do. So hopefully, if there's anybody out there that's thinking about it, please do so. And if you can't do it, I hope you enjoyed my videos, and hopefully it inspires you a little bit. So I'll give you a little update here at the end of the trail, and for now, let's keep on hiking. Coming up on a little mountain stream here to the side. Take a look. A little waterfall. That's pretty. See more and more of those as we get down closer to the bottom of the hill here. And the other thing I'm noticing is, yeah, it's been wet the whole time, but it seems like the trail's getting a little bit wetter. The lower in elevation we get, everything's running down. So just trying to keep my feet as dry as possible. I'm just walking down the trail and just noticed this gigantic burl on the side of this beech tree. That thing is enormous. Wow. All right, let's take this little side trail down to Gibbs Falls and check it out. Wow, that looks pretty nice there. Big one. Bet you that water's pretty cold. Okay guys, Gibbs Falls, pretty sweet. If I had any soap with me, I think I might jump in there. I need a shower after 3 days, but I think we'll get one when we get down to the bottom. Just finishing up our break here at Gibbs Falls. Got a little apple to refuel. Got about a third of a mile to go down to the valley floor. Of course, the sun's starting to come out, but it's all right. We got one final push to get down to the bottom, so kind of sad and glad at the same time. Had a great hike for the last 3 days. I mean, the weather withstanding, it was an awesome adventure. I really loved the entire trip. So for the last time, let's get to hiking. Check out this cool root system on this tree here that's surrounding this plaque that commemorates the Crawford Path National Recreation Trail. It says it was built here in 1890, and the plaque was part of a dedication ceremony in 1994. The oldest continuously used mountain trail in America. That is awesome. Okay, wished I'd have seen this sign when we started at the other end of the trail. Attention, this trail is only if you are in top physical condition, well clothed, and carrying extra clothing and food. Many have died above the timberline from exposure. Turn back at the first sign of bad weather. We did none of those things, except we had what we needed to survive, and that's what we did. These White Mountains threw their best at us, and we made it. So proud of everybody that went on the trip. Nothing left to do but to go find the t-shirt that says I survived the White Mountains. Get across the road here and we should be back to the Highland Center. Pretty exciting. And even more exciting is they're supposed to have an awesome lunch waiting for us, so I'm looking forward to that. Yep. Next stop, Highland Center. More stairs. That's all right. I'm used to them by now. And here we are. Looks very familiar. Okay, well, it's been about an hour and a half or so since we got off the trail. Had a nice lunch with the crew, and yep, nice shower. Boy, did that feel good after a couple of days of not showering, and in the conditions we were in, that shower was much needed and appreciated. So before I get out of here, I wanted to take you all on a tour inside the building here. You've seen the outside, but let's go inside and I'll show you around real quick what the Highland Center looks like. This facility is really nice, so let's go check it out. You just come in, registration desk. They'll answer all questions, give you any information that you possibly could need. They got a little camp store here with provisions, books, souvenirs that you might want, and any kind of gear that you might need that you didn't bring with you. And of course, the obligatory t-shirt section and stickers. What else do they have? Hats, of course. And yeah, a little bit of everything, so pretty nice. Should have anything that you're looking for, because there's no town close by, so this is where you're going to get anything you need. Welcome to the AMC Highland Kitchen. All right, here's a kitchen. Gonna have your breakfasts and dinners here. Pretty much, they got a self-serve salad bar there, but otherwise, they're gonna bring everything out to you. And here's the main dining hall. Structure is amazing. This post and beam construction that they did here, this is quite impressive. But here's where you're gonna have all of your meals. Okay, opposite the registration desk here, got a nice lounge for you to relax and collect your thoughts. Nice fireplace that I assume that they use in the wintertime. Heard some people playing the piano earlier. That was a nice touch. Down the hall here to the left are the meeting rooms where you're going to meet your guides. And oh, there's my guides now. Hey, guides. Hi, Mar. Hi, Claire. And yeah, so you're going to get all your information here, the vital information, and they're going to go through the itinerary with you. And then they'll take you down to the gear room, which is what I'm going to do next. All right, just down the hall in the basement is the gear room. So again, they have pretty much anything that you might need if you didn't bring it with you. So let's check that out, see if it's unlocked. All right. Entering the gear room here. Thank you, Claire. They've got it well stocked with everything you might need. One thing that they let me borrow was rain gear, and thank God I got some because I totally needed it out there. It was very wet for the last 3 days. Fleeces, backpacks, boots, you name it, anything that you could think of, they're gonna have here to help you make it through your trip. Sleeping bags back there, I see. So water bottles. They've got everything worked out to a T, and they did an excellent job at helping out everybody before we got on trail. I walked past this a second ago, but this little device here is where you're going to hang your backpack to see what kind of weight you're going to be taking out, and see if you want to get rid of any gear before you go. I think my pack weighed around 25 pounds, so pretty manageable. The guides had quite a bit more load. They had medical supplies and a lot of extra food in case somebody needed something out on the trail. But yeah, that's where you're gonna weigh your backpack. Okay, upstairs is where you're gonna spend the night before you head out on trail. So I'll just give you a quick look at one of the dorm rooms up here, so you can get an idea of the accommodations here. Looks like the staff is still cleaning the rooms, but we'll take a quick look into one of them. I think they're all pretty much the same. So we have a couple of bunk beds and a dresser, and that's pretty much it. And then they have men's and women's bathrooms down the hall, and that's pretty much it. Okay, here in the hallway they have a number of informational boards. Tells you about the different climate and wildlife that you're going to see and experience while you're here. So you might want to take advantage of that before you get out on trail. And here's another information board about the geology of the area. Got a little bit of everything. It's good to brush up on this kind of stuff, so you know what you're going to be in for when you get out on the trail. All right, and here's another one here. Just kind of gives you a little bit of information on the wildlife you might see. There's a number of other informational boards, but I'm not going to show them all to you. But yeah, just take your time and take a look at these. They'd be very helpful. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for the little quick tour of the AMC Center. Really nice facility. They've got everything worked out, and no worries. If you're not totally prepared, they will definitely help you out when you get here. Okay, so let's call it a day. That's going to be the end of my adventure here in New Hampshire. Well, I think this is going to be my final goodbye for this adventure. What a 3 days I had out here. Really had a great time, met some awesome people, and we experienced something that a lot of people don't get to experience. It was definitely trying at times, but we all made it through, and we were all smiling at the end. All right, the last thing I need to say here is I wanted to give a big thanks to my wife and daughter for buying this trip for me. What an experience. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity and allowing me to go. It's something I definitely will not forget. So thanks again. I love you guys. And until next time, like I always say, you never know what you're going to see when you get out and explore with John.